Hello everybody and welcome to episode 9 of Made in Abyss season 2. Last time we got the creation of the village basically. This time I believe what the working theory was is that the promise between Reg and Faputa is that Faputa wants to destroy the village and she wants Reg to help her. I think that makes a lot of sense.
My theory. Yeah.
Yeah. Because of how the story would progress and how we believe that Faputa is probably going to join the group and, you know, maybe Ma, who knows. And then they're gonna, at the end of the season, they're going to go on to the next 4, right?
I won't be able to continue watching Made in Abyss without Ma's cheeks.
Oh my god. But like Faputa, they said that Faputa kind of like inherited the desires of her mother, and then she was also mentioned to be like the embodiment of her rage. So I think maybe this is it. And then there's going to be some sort of character development where Faputa kind of like learns to not have to like follow the desires of her mother. She can be herself or whatever. You know, just the standard story writing. But I mean, Made in Abyss isn't really standard, but hey, you can think what you want to think. I just believe that this is the best way to progress the story.
Made in Abyss's creator is kind of messed up, very much so I don't think that's how it will go. But I'll go with you, Zero.
Hey, maybe I'm hopping a lot of copium, but I'm gonna believe in this. You know what to do. Open up your own copy of the episode, sync it over the timer that's gonna appear within Q's hands at the end of my countdown, and let's enjoy this episode together. I'm going to start the episode in 3, 2, 1, play.
Let's enjoy it under the quotation marks.
Just sitting on his head. Yummy. Protein.
Oh.
Is she gonna grow it back, maybe? Oh.
Why is her head all injured? She just ripped her arm off.
I think maybe it was on her
She
head.
ripped off what was up there. It was in the last episode as well.
Yeah, it was in the last episode. It was ripped off of that part, but it turned out to be an arm.
Weird.
Because there's no other part of her body that has an injury. Goon. Is Faputa just like a oversized dog? Look, I have a severed arm. Hey guys, look at this. Craziest thing just happened to me.
Aww. It's like her ear.
Yeah, it looks like her ear, but what Reg is holding looks like an arm. I don't understand it.
Maybe when she ripped off the arm, the skin peeled upwards, like when you like peel a little skin near your nail, and then if you keep on going, it just goes with it.
What? What was that?
I was distracted because they put the writing over top of the Japanese subtitles, and that bothered me. And then I didn't actually read it.
I'm gonna go back. We're gonna go back and check that. That's around 2:30. Yeah. I'll write it down just in case I forget.
Oh no, Zero. Or is that me? There's lag.
That's you.
Okay.
Why does the OP have to be so happy? Most of the people in this OP are dead.
90% of them.
I mean, I don't know if you would count like being turned into a hollow as dead.
No, but
You've lost your humanity.
I mean, we've only seen like what 5 of them as hollows.
Yeah.
Okay, 95% of them are dead.
A lot of people who aren't in the OP that were part of the group are just gone. 2 and 30. Right. Oh yeah, that was
That's one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Irumyui doesn't like that.
Irubu? Probably Irumyui. Gotta turn it into currency? Ah, I see. He doesn't even know. Or did she tell you? Yep.
I told you. I called it.
Aku? Oh yeah, the most important thing? What? What you biting? What? Rewrite?
That's why it could kill Mitty.
I see.
And did it really kill her? Because maybe he's still there.
No,
they
she
brought
was
Mitty
brought
back to
back.
life.
That was separate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't watch that episode.
He never watched.
Oh my god. Oh? Damn, shopkeeper controlled them. Oh. She pulled the who card? They were gonna go as far as they could before they died.
Mr. Dawn.
Mr. Dawn. Oh, she was a raider before,
Yeah. That adds
but
up.
she wasn't originally with the group. Yeah, that's why she can
Mhm.
speak. I'll give that to Rico. We didn't even think of that. Oh,
Titus just give me like Eins and Demiurge's vibes of like, oh, this is what you were planning, wasn't it?
oh my god. I can see it. I'm gonna be real though. While that seems like an incredible idea, I also feel like it's not going to go exactly that way.
I don't want Rico to turn into a mush. Like,
If there's somebody that's gonna end up turning to, oh. If I had to get turned to a holo, I want to get turned to the purple one.
The purple one?
I
Yeah,
want
the
to
one that was
become
just
Ma.
speaking, the one-eyed one. At least it looks kind of cute.
I
Yeah.
want Ma. Ma is the.
I'd rather not be Dick Butt.
What do you mean?
But yeah,
What
as I
about
was
that
saying,
guy?
wait,
Girthy and has
what are
small
those drawing?
balls.
What is that? Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Wee. See, do you see the drawings on his chest? It looks like humans and then pointing to the hole. What?
I have to get a good look at it.
Yeah.
Really see it yet?
Yeah, right here.
Oh yeah. It looks like the drawings from what's the Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Oh,
Isn't that
the crossover?
Isn't
It's
that-
real.
Isn't that from where he got the sword out of from the last time?
I actually don't remember. I thought that he already had it with him in his hand, but
Yeah, I don't remember.
yeah.
Most of my brain turned off and went, "Oh, cool fight scene." I was more interested in what the people around him were doing while he was fighting. Oh, he's
Oh,
So that's why he has that monstrous appearance. But yeah, I mean, as I was saying like a few minutes ago, if there's anybody that's gonna end up turning to much, I feel like it's gonna be Ueko. Mm.
Yeah, I don't have strong feelings that she'll survive this season, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be like part of the main cast. I think maybe Faputa might join us on our journey, but it's very hard
Oh.
seeing Waco surviving this.
I mean, Waco wanted to die from the when became the home thingy.
Yeah.
So
Funny for you guys regurgitate the whole theory I posted in Discord that last week.
Yeah.
this
Oh.
is making me
Oh,
feel
no.
sick. I don't like this.
What? I don't think that's a good thing.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Waco. uh...
And he still only has one arm. I forgot.
Yeah. Oh no! Ma.
No.
Oh well. Oh, this is not good.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Shut up, Kiwi. This isn't the time.
Oh, it's all the little
Yeah.
It's the little
dickhead
children.
babies. Yeah.
Oh, time to get blasting, I guess. So, anyways, I just started blasting.
I always like how they render the laser. It's so cool.
Most of the season's budget goes into whenever Reg fires his cannon.
Yeah.
He has fallen.
Thank you for the live commentary, Kiwi. Three,
I wonder if that's gonna put a
1.
hole in the wall of the village that
He's
Faputa could come in
out.
through.
Yeah, at the end of the episode, we're just gonna see Faputa like standing menacingly there.
Because that's kind of how I figured he was gonna get her in, is just blast a hole in the wall. But you
I mean,
know,
he was saying that, yeah.
yeah.
What
Since
Faputa
the
was saying, just
incinerator is
blast
what he
me a
has to
hole.
break the rules.
Oh. But if there's somebody to trust, you'd probably trust a lunch lady.
It's an ear and an arm.
He took both off.
Any arm.
Gotcha.
The balancing? Yeah.
No, it's Faputa.
She's standing there, menacingly.
Hmm.
Oh my god,
That's a
she's
cool
going
shot.
Super Saiyan. Oh god. Kono Dio da! Ouch.
You just slapped him. Oh, never mind, you didn't.
I was gonna say this isn't gonna work.
Yeah. Oh, well, looks like she got it back.
Hmm.
Kaja's just kind of happy to be there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Raja is like so bitter in Danganronpa reaction.
And cut.
Explosion!
Oh my god. This is so wholesome.
Is it?
It's a song by Kevin Bacon. Penkin. Yes, I know his name is Penkin. Excuse me?
You having Waika's dream? Or Inarmyoi's dream?
Pilaf cannot become Hikikomori any longer. He must venture outside and touch grass now.
He has no legs left to touch grass.
He gave up half of everything, so. Interesting. Hmm.
It was a good episode. I'm excited to see how they close it out.
I think this is just for this particular episode, this ED change.
Hmm. I mean, the visuals are the same. It's just the music.
Yeah.
Must be more melancholy.
This is episode 9, and we have 12 episodes in this season, right?
Yeah, so there's
Let's
3
see.
left.
3 left. Just 1 act left, I suppose.
Mhm.
How's it
I
all
mean,
gonna pan out, though?
Belov will
I think
and
I think
Belov will die.
I'll
Vosukin
let you
might come
gather.
along.
I think what it's gonna come down to is the village itself will be destroyed, but not all the people in it.
Yeah, I think
Hmm.
Vosukin will live. Weko will die. Belov
Actually,
is going to die.
yeah, what was this?
You
To the
recognize the
whistle?
of some sort. Oh, did she know Prushka?
Or
I mean,
it's
she
more like
theoretically could
she was the one who
have.
she was the one who stole it, wasn't she? She took the whistle
You
and
know,
then she
you're right.
yeah.
I bet she could hear Prushka
Oh,
the way Rico kind of can.
yeah, because I mean they can kind of like understand it through these signals or whatever. Since maybe Prushka's soul is obviously like kind of still inside there, then yeah, maybe they were able to communicate or something.
Mhm.
I mean, Faputa is also like almost made out of the like she has 3 cradle of desires in her body alone.
I guess it's like the cradle of desires, they're obviously there to like understand the desires of the person that holds them and then try to make them a
Yeah.
reality. So yeah,
And
obviously
Prushka
it would
is-
probably be able to understand the desires of Prushka.
Prushka's form right now is also like a desire. She had the desire to explore and help out Rico, so she's basically also like an embodiment of desire herself.
Now we're stuck in this situation where Reg was forced to use the cannon in order to defeat whatever his name is. It ends up opening a hole in the village, which is kind of what the original plan was for the promise between Reg and Faputa here, so that Faputa can come in and exact her sort of revenge for her mother. The problem here is that Reg is going to pass out for 2 hours now. He cannot really do anything to stop Faputa at this point. So what's going to go down
I think it's gonna
here?
be Rico and Waika who intervene.
And Voiko ends up either dying or getting turned to mush. Faputa is definitely strong enough to do this, to defeat everybody. There doesn't really seem to be any combatants inside of the village, apart from the one that she already defeated.
Irumyui doesn't want to hurt her, so she's basically undefeatable right here. If any of the guardians tried to attack her, they would not be able to do her any damage because they got their powers from her mom, unless you are from outside of the village.
Rico and Waika have to be the ones to intervene and stop her from basically slaughtering everyone. Rico because she's the outsider, and Waika because she's connected to Inomui.
And Kaja because he's a simp.
No, Kaja's just there.
Kaja's a
Kaja is great.
Wazukian, what does he have in plan here? Isn't he the prophet? Doesn't he know that this is going to happen eventually?
I
Isn't
don't
that
know
why he was scared of Reg?
what his actual terms of like prophetness he actually has, if how much is just title and how much is actual like able to see the future.
Maybe it comes in bits and pieces.
I mean, he makes a future he wants to see possible. That's why he's a prophet in my mind.
Rico questioned the fact that is this village truly his desire? Because to Rico, that seems impossible for someone like Wazukian to think up of this idea and accept this idea of just, not continuing on with her journey and stopping here and surviving in this village. And Wazukian didn't really deny it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe Wazukian is assuming that he's going to survive the Faputa attack, and
I'm
that's why he
thinking-
doesn't really reject anything.
I'm thinking the village in its current state is a mixture of 2 desires, right? Or of 2 people's desires. Inamui's and Wazukian's. So I would believe that maybe it isn't exactly what he wanted, but the cradle doesn't really give you what you want. It gives you the amalgamation of desires, right?
It's a fantastical idea that everybody here gets turned back into the raiders and then they get to continue on their journey to get
I
there.
don't think they're going to
but,
get turned back into the raiders. I think that the form that they're in is the form that they're in, but the idea that they could leave the village
leave
and
the
continue
village
on.
itself.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it kind of makes sense that if they end up like leaving or if the village gets destroyed, they all die because it's been 150 years, way past human normal life expectancy. That's what I'm thinking about, that they will die with Irumyui, but that kind of doesn't
I
make
don't think
sense.
so. I think the hollows don't follow that same spectrum.
Do we know for a fact that everybody's gonna die if the village gets destroyed?
No. Not even
No,
a
we
little bit.
don't. No, I'm just assuming that by how usually.
The only thing we
goes.
know about the Hollows and their connection to the village is when the village was established, they became Hollows when they entered, and they couldn't leave. And their form is loosely connected to their desires.
I just don't understand, like, if they entered the village, like, that's why I'm so confused about the whole thing. If they entered the village and they can't leave it, why can they not leave?
Because that was
Other
the
than they will
stipulation of
die.
the village.
I see.
I think it's more of a physical, like they cannot pass through that barrier.
But can't Reg just destroy it? He can
I mean,
rewrite
I
the
don't see
rules,
why
can't
they
he?
couldn't leave through the hole that he created the same
Yeah,
way
just
that
now.
Faputa can. So they can, yeah. I think
That's-
that they could.
Visually,
I don't think
like,
that thought is crossed through their heads really, but
actually, let
I
me
think
try
they're more
and find a
concerned
shot
about
of
other
it.
things.
Like here, you can see, right, that there's
Yeah.
like this greenish, bluish barrier thing, but the
Mhm.
hole that Reg blasts open, there isn't any. I don't know if it's just a
The
visual
shot of
thing or
Faputa coming through the whole thing, like that was amazing.
yeah.
That's one of my favorite shots from the series.
Oh god, it is. Oh yeah, it's straight up bleeding. Ugh.
And we know they don't become hollows anymore when they enter the village because the cradles of desire are gone.
Yeah.
So that like effect isn't gone, but they still seem trapped in the village. So,
The 3 Cradle of Desires are literally returning into the village right now. Do you think
Sorta.
that's going to
They're
have
not-
some sort of
they're not-
effect?
part of Irumui anymore, who is the village.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're inside of
they're part
Faputa,
of
but
Faputa.
yeah. Hmm.
So I don't think so. But who knows?
So what happens now?
Well, now we have to stop Faputa from killing everyone.
Do we though?
I mean, unless you want Ma, Kaja, the cute shopkeeper lady, like all of them to die, then yes.
I'm thinking of like the best outcome, and then I'm thinking of what the actual outcome is going to be, because it's obviously not going to be the best outcome.
I don't think the outcome is going to be slaughter. Can some of them die? Probably. At this point, I'm pretty sure Waika's going to die. I think somehow in this confrontation, she's either going to sacrifice herself or offer herself.
Wasn't it said before that Waco has a really big connection towards the village? And if Waco weakens and dies, then the village dies with it? Because Irumui and Waco have like this really deep connection with one another.
There was that one part where Wazukan was like, when you got sick, and then Irumui got sick. So they
Yeah.
might have wanted to suggest that there was a connection between the two. But then Wazukan
Yeah.
said that, yeah, that's why he added the second Cradle of Desire.
Yeah.
Now that the village doesn't have the Cradle of Desire, maybe there's going to be a connection between them again. I don't know. It's the
I
weird
assume
like
that
signal stuff.
I mean, even if it's not like an actual connection, I think the like mother-daughter connection is still there.
Maybe they might want to draw a parallel between that and like Faputa and Irumui and Waco and Irumui. How would you
That
write that
means-
story-wise?
Faputa is Waika's granddaughter.
Essentially. Well, we know for a fact that we have Faputa's ears and arm, and we're going to try and use that to bid with Bilaf to get back our fluffy Nanachi, and maybe a mini in a pot.
My question is though, how much is the value system tied to the village? Because if the village is destroyed, then that value system kind of disappears, doesn't it?
The whole economy was run by Waco, wasn't it? And like the little thingies, her Faputa's siblings. If somebody, messed with the balance of the economy in a way, they just, come in and take it from them. Like what they did to Ma. If the
Yeah, but
village
this
is
concept
destroyed,
of value doesn't really exist outside of the village.
yeah, it doesn't.
It's something
So if the
created
village
within
is
the
destroyed,
village.
it's like the stock market just gets obliterated and money has no value now. Unless if there's just an inherent value within the signals of people and their souls. I don't know. But outside of the Abyss, people don't really use that system. We've only seen this here in the village. So my assumption is that just goes away, and then people within the village just kind of, chill, I guess.
I
Yeah.
think, regardless of how this happens, the people in the village are going to have to adjust to a new lifestyle. Something is going
for
to
those
change.
that survive. Wait. If the village is destroyed and basically the economy crashes, does that mean that our mini in a pot is going to disappear? Because she's kind of like basically a physical embodiment of the system.
Kinda. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she did.
Oh,
I wouldn't be
God.
surprised.
Yeah, that is gonna happen, isn't it? And then Nanachi's gonna lose Midi again. Oh.
I mean, would Midi disappearing also not break Nanachi's entire contract with Bailoff?
It would.
I don't know. I think this is a tangent of hypotheticals now, but
Well, I mean, that is kind of what theorizing is, isn't it? We're just kind of really thinking of what might happen with really little to no evidence at this point, but...
I'm just looking at this picture of Faputa. You mentioned it before, the way it's kind of bleeding. It's a really cool symbol. Like, just that whole moment, I really liked it.
I wonder if this pose is like a reference to something.
And she's making a circle with her hands.
When like all the little like her claws and the gemstones on her forehead kind of glowed. There seems intention in that I don't know what it means yet.
Imagine if we've seen it before, but we just don't remember. Sad.
It's possible.
I can't really think of any more theories as of now. I'm just gonna stick to what we have, and then we'll see what next episode brings. Whether it's gonna be complete slaughter, or whether we're going to save everybody somehow and have a happy ending.
I don't know that we're gonna save everybody, but I don't think there's gonna be slaughter. Like, not everyone is gonna die.
But
We'll
wait,
stop her and just see how long it takes them to stop her.
Yeah. But alright, guys. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, maybe subscribe. Until next week, later, dudes.
Bye bye.